Let's keep going. Oh, there's a missed win. We're back to winning again. It's like every move. Oh, there's the missed win. There it goes. Back to black. Wait for it. Yep, there it goes. Back to white. I mean, I don't think I've ever had a game like this at the master level. So have you guys ever played a game where you were so close to winning you could just taste it and it just somehow slips between your fingers? I just played a game where I had 10 blunders and a missed win, and I felt like the whole game, the whole second half of the game, I was just this close and this close and this close. And this was like one of the most heartbreaking losses that I've experienced in a while. And there's a little story behind that. So let's go ahead and take a look at this game and I'll tell you the story. So I played E4, and by the way, this is a game that I played on another platform, on the Immortal Game platform. I can play and earn some crypto over there, and so I was playing over there, but there's this one particular person who I've played many times already, and they're like slightly better than me, it seems, because I just keep losing to them, but I feel like we're pretty equal. I don't know like what their actual rating is. The ratings over there seem to be kind of lower than everywhere else, so that's why I'm rated 1900. And this guy's 2000. Anyway, they play the same opening almost every time, and it's not a good opening. Okay, so like let's just go into it. This is the line that this guy plays: knight to h6, castles, and then king h8. I've played a couple games already with like this exact line, and it's just not really good for black. I mean, it gives white tons of space with a pretty nice advantage. Okay, f6, take the space. Don't allow him to trade off the bishop, right? I mean, look at my position. This is so fun to play, right? You can watch the eval bar. I don't usually have the eval bar on, but this game, well, you're going to see as we get to the end of it, it was wild, like really wild. So b6 is played, bishop d2. My point here is I want to play b4 and kick the knight away, but then I'm, there's a potential tactic here if the pawn takes and it gets pretty tricky. And so I said, let's go ahead and just defend that. I played b4, which is apparently a big blunder, but the line that Stockfish likes here is some crazy, it doesn't even make sense. It's not a human line. This makes a lot of sense to me though, because I'm shutting down the knight and it has nowhere to go. And this bishop's kind of stuck, and this bishop's kind of stuck, and this knight's kind of, I mean, look at black's position. Like, how can you play chess this way? I don't know. Anyway, a5, we get this trade, which I'm happy about because now my queen has complete access to the file. Knight comes in, knight goes back. Okay, fine. I brought my queen down. Stockfish doesn't like it too much, but I felt like it made a lot of sense because if the bishop tries to leave, I'm going to take the knight, right? So I'm kind of keeping the knight and bishop sort of stuck there temporarily. Queen comes out. All right, I brought my knight back. Again, apparently it's a blunder. I should have played bishop a6 immediately. I played it a move later, which also is a blunder. Okay, fine. Let's keep going. This is interesting. So black is moving the bishop where I can take it. The point is that the rook here is unleashed and can now take my queen. So I can't actually take the bishop. But I noticed that I could take the knight. And then after black forks these guys, I can just play rook f1, giving back my rook. And at the end of the day, I'm getting the knight and the bishop for the rook, right? Which is a good trade. It's a good trade for me. So I was happy with that. Stockfish says the position is dead equal. I mean, you can see the eval bar there. It's right in the middle, right? Which is interesting, a position this crazy, and yet it's just equal. Bishop c3, I saw that I could just take advantage of this, get that bishop on a nice diagonal. Queen goes back, which apparently is a blunder. Queen c6 is a blunder. I should have played e5, okay. And it's like every move I played was like what Stockfish wanted me to play the move prior. I was like one move late on like everything this game. Anyway, e6, queen h5, finally, big blunder. I mean, look at that eval bar, right? It's totally in my favor, boom. Bishop takes g7. Queen takes c7. This is what my opponent missed. I mean, look at this. +5 for white. It's over. It's over. Look at this. There's a checkmate threat. It's not easy to stop because you can't block with the rook or the queen. What do you have to do? Well, knight f6 actually does defend it, but it's still totally winning for me. Look at that bar. And if you'd like to pause and try to find the winning move here, I didn't see it in the game. I did not see it in the game. But what do you guys think I should have played? Well, if you had a chance to look at that, the move is the simple e7. Just push the pawn forward. And I guess I was afraid that the rook would somehow blockade, but Stockfish says no, you just can take here and black's in trouble. The knight's under attack. I mean, this guy's about ready to become a queen. You still have the bishop lined up. You have the knight coming in here or a knight coming in here, and black's just in trouble. And of course, if the queen like ever puts me in check, I can always block with the knight, and then there's no more checks for black. And so that's kind of part of it too. But I don't know. I felt like, it's not that I didn't see that move. I just felt like my move was stronger. Okay, that's what happened. I felt like knight takes f4 was going to be stronger because I'm hitting the queen and I'm coming in here with the knight. And I felt like keeping the, the checkmate threat here was smart. When I play e7, I block off my queen. And so I thought like, let's leave that threat and then bring the knight in. And I don't know. It's wrong. I'm just losing now. So queen h1, you can see the eval bar, right? Knight to g1. This was my idea though. I was like, I can block and that black doesn't have any checks. I should still be winning. Or so I thought. Apparently there's this crazy move knight to e4 that black has, which unleashes the rook. And that's why I'm losing. Black didn't see that and played g3. Check out that eval bar. Back in my favor. Knight to g6. Great move. And now I played e7. I mean, it's like I'm playing the right move at the wrong time this entire game, right? How many times did I play the move that I should have played either before or, played it later? Now it's the wrong move, apparently. Knight, let's see, knight e7 is the winning move, or queen e7 is even easier. Just queen e7. Going for this checkmate here. And yeah, I guess after g2 check, I just play, what is it? Oh, king e2, only move. Wow. So that there's no, there is a check. Let's see what happens here. There is a check. And now king to e1. Wow, that's amazing. And now there's no checks from the queen. I'm winning. So, I mean, I guess I can't feel too bad that I didn't see that. It's not super easy to find, but still. So I played e7, going for this. And I had a cool idea, guys. Like, my idea was that if black tried to come in here with a discovered check on my king, guess what? I'm taking it, getting out of check, and it's checkmate. That's cool, right? So I thought I was pretty clever here by playing e7, but my opponent is quite strong, plays rook f7. And again, I'm like, I've got to be winning here. Stockfish says, no, it's just equal at this point, but I didn't know that. And this was amazing to me because I thought black couldn't play here. Because I said, okay, if black plays there, I'm taking this. But it's check. It's check. Look at this. It's check with the rook. I mean, how just disgusting is that? Like, 98 check. I mean, come on. So I have to move my king. Look at the eval bar. There we go. -9. Oh, missed win. Totally missed it. Look at that eval bar. Okay, now my king has a way out. Even though I'm losing the knight, it's fine. I'm running. I'm running. Oh, and there's the blunder. Look at that eval bar. I mean, king b3 is winning. I don't even know why. I don't even care. Let's keep going. Oh, there's a missed win. We're back to winning again. It's like every move. Oh, there's the missed win. There it goes. Back to black. Wait for it. Yep, there it goes. Back to white. I mean, I don't think I've ever had a game like this at the master level. That's so many. I mean, this looks like a, 800 two 800s are playing or something, right? Like, amazing. So anyway, I'm totally winning. Totally winning. Wait for it. Totally winning. Still totally winning. It's not that easy though, right? Because I can't just get the queen because the rook just takes it and then it's pinned. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? I was running out of time and completely blundered because my knight was guarding the pawn, And I mean, I only had a few seconds. I had to just make a move, right? And so now I'm just lost. I think I ran out of time. Yeah, right here. Such a heartbreaking game, especially too because I've played this person and I'm getting frustrated with losing to them, and so I'm like, I had it. I had it multiple times. Slipped right out of my hands. Anyway, I hope at least you guys enjoyed watching that eval bar jump back and forth. I didn't, but it happens. It's part of chess. Gotta shake it off and keep going. Anyway, stay sharp. Play smart. Take care. Oh, and by the way, if you want to play on Immortal Game and earn some crypto, links in the description. Check it out.